All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get tonight's stream rolling here. Yes, I think so. Welcome, everybody, back again to another stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Tonight we have stream number 672. After a few days of not streaming, we are back here. Gonna try to do more streams next week. Next week is less busy for me. Really quick though, streaming schedule is as follows here. Streams be possible Monday to Friday, 6 to 7, with the guaranteed trivia every Thursday. Not yet Thursday, so not yet trivia day, but instead here we have the return, the very epic return of bracket fights. Hooray for bracket fights. Yes. Okay, in case you guys don't know what bracket fights are, we will explain here in a second. For those of you that have been here a while, you probably remember bracket fights. Figured why not do one? It's been a minute. Didn't really have any other plans for stream this evening. Just wanted to stream in general. So that's what we are doing today. We will start with that here momentarily. But how are you guys doing on this lovely, what day even is it? Wednesday. That's what day it is. Yes, it's Wednesday. How you guys doing on this lovely Wednesday? Like I said, this week's been pretty busy. Yesterday I had to drive 2 hours for an eye appointment. I had to go get my eyes checked. They told me that my eyes had not really changed that much, so that was worth the 2-hour drive. Hooray for eye appointments and whatnot. But how are you guys doing? Let's see. What is YouTube yelling at me for? Now would be a good time to insert ads. No, thank you. I'm good. Let's see. Doing good. Doing great. Bad. Well, sorry to hear that. Hopefully your day gets better. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Have a happy birthday. Got Lego Soundwave. Awesome. Very cool. It's a good set. Happy Transformers Day to you as well. It do be Transformers Day. Is it? I think so. Happy Transformers Day. Let's see. What else here? Doing good. Who is Rass's master? No idea. Apparently we have some hints, though. Hooray for that, I guess. Hooray for leaks and junk. How am I? I'm doing good, just a little tired. Like I said, been kind of a busy week so far. Got some stuff going on tomorrow too. Still gonna stream tomorrow, obviously, because all my stuff that I gotta do tomorrow is before the stream time, but I'm looking forward to relaxing a little bit this weekend. Oh yeah, that's also a reminder here. Spoilers are now allowed for Season 3 Part 2. The spoiler ban has been lifted as of earlier this week, so spoilers are allowed. Obviously, there is also no spoiler warnings in videos anymore for Season 3 Part 2 stuff, so all the spoilers. What even is there to spoil about Season 3 Part 2? Let's see, what even is there? Oh, Thunderfang didn't do anything. Thunderfang was a waste of time and a waste of space. However, my boy Lee, on the other hand, Lee can stay. Lee is cool. Best villain of Season 3. IMO, in my opinion. Jaya's back, yes indeed. Kinda, sorta. I mean, they're kind of, they kind of have a little something going on, but obviously Jay is still a little loony, so he's not fully back yet, but still, he does feel a connection to Nia, and that's good. It's nice to see that. Kind of doing what I thought they would do, or what I wanted them to do, where, they kind of make Jay fall in love with Nia all over again. Hearing Thunderfang won the fraud allegations. I would disagree with that, personally. I wasn't really the biggest Thunderfang fan. In fact, my Thunderfang Lego set now, I'm not really feeling it much anymore. I was going to try to maybe do a Spectral Thunderfang custom, but I don't know. Might end up selling ye old Thunderfang at some point because I don't really want him anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. Oh, he is a fraud? Yeah, definitely. Would agree with that. Will forever stand on the point Thunderfang's a horrible Unicron ripoff. I mean, kinda, you know. Big scary guy. Someone else works for him. Sounds about right. Lee shouldn't stay. Spent too much time in the Realm of Lee. So you're gonna have to disagree with you there. I liked all the Realm of Lee stuff. Ooh, did you see the Nintendo Direct? I did. I posted a second channel video talking about some stuff about that. For those that don't know, I have a second channel. I post there every 2-3 months. There's no set schedule, but I did do a video talking about primarily the Pokemon stuff, because my goodness, did they announce some Pokemon stuff. Here, I'll drop a link to it in the chat really quick if you wanna see it, if you wanna check it out, give it a little bit of a look-see. Like I said, I don't post over there very often, but I do post there sometimes. Every now and then you'll see a second channel video pop up. See if I can find even the second channel. What's it called? There it is. Yes. Okay. Here, I'll just drop the video in the chat quick. Why aren't my links loading? Come on, YouTube on my phone. You can do it. Yes, Mega Delphox. All the Colo starters got megas. It's about time. Oh, and my cat's meowing from the hallway, so 1 second. Totally forgot my banner on the second channel was Brokeback Mountain. Good movie. Very sad movie, but a very good movie. Here, let me put this in the chat here. We're also going to kick this person out for spam. Goodbye, spammer. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. All right, let's drop some links in the chat. There you go. Check out the second channel if you feel so inclined. Obviously, I don't post there very often, but I do post some stuff sometimes. And I need to open up my door to get my cat in here because she's screaming at me from the hallway. Let me in, bro. No, she's not. Oh, there you are. Come on. I was gonna say, I opened the door and the hallway's empty. Where did she go? There she is. Hello, welcome. Holly has been a member for 24 months. Thank you, Holly, for the 24 months of membership stuff. Oh yeah, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Yeah, that looks cool too. I mean, I'm excited for it. I like the Mario Galaxy games. I probably won't get the Switch version anymore because it's kind of expensive. They're charging like $70 for both of them. It's absurd. Let's see. Delphox, Chestnut. Yeah, they all look pretty good, all the new Megas. Of course, you know, Mega Greninja. Greninja's my boy, so I was kind of hyped to see Mega Greninja finally. And I'm glad that they didn't just do, oh, Ash Greninja is Mega Greninja, you know? So, that was pretty hype. Did you see the 86 Soundwave? I did. Probably not gonna grab it personally, but I did see it. It does look kind of cool. Just don't know if it's necessarily for me. Soundwave is my boy, but I have enough G1 Soundwave representation in my collection. I have the Masterpiece. I have the Lego version. Good enough for me, but still pretty cool. Yeah, the price increases kind of suck. Part of the reason why I'm not gonna grab it. Let's see, what else? What else? Yeah, obviously, like, you know, with like spamming questions or whatever, there's a lot of people in the chat, right? Sometimes I will miss a question, but some stuff I'm just not going to talk about, so no point in spamming questions that I'm not going to talk about. Let's see. Ooh, what are bracket fights? Let's get into that, shall we? Let's talk about the bracket fights. So yeah, bracket fights are making a comeback, and for those that don't know what they are, allow me to explain using the bracket fight template for this evening. So give me 1 second here as I boot this up, Gotta also put up the chat on my phone so that I can actually see what's being said. So basically, bracket fights are, it's kind of like an extension of tier maker to an extent. And with bracket fights, it's one gigantic tournament of sorts. So for tonight's bracket fight, we are going to be voting on and determining which of these annoying characters is the most annoying character. I've collected several characters from Ninjago's roster that are deemed annoying, just bad characters, just stupid characters. You guys know the drill, you guys know the character type, and essentially we will be going through each bracket here, each fight if you will, and voting. So for the first round, for example, we have a guy on a motorcycle outside my building being annoying. We have Raptin versus Master Yang. So we are going to take a vote here. Who's more annoying? Whoever wins will move on to the next round, so on and so forth, until we find the most annoying of these annoying characters. The abs bracket fight. That's a good one. I will say, hold on to that, as the famous Doc Wyatt once said. Okay, so let's put up a poll in the chat for the first round here. Each poll is going to have about 2 minutes on it, give or take. Who is more annoying? And we have Raptin and we have Master Yang. Two kind of antagonistic characters that I really don't like all that much. Let's see. Raptin, Master Yang. Take a vote. What do you guys think? Whoever wins, or in this case, I guess loses, will go on to the next round. Yes, who's more annoying? Who gets on your nerves the most? Take a vote. Oh, and also, if one character has like an extensive lead over the other, we're probably just going to give the win to that character, just because there's no point in letting the poll run if someone has a very substantial lead. So right now, for example, we have Raptin leading by a pretty good margin, so we might be able to end off that one a little bit early there, not let it run for 2 minutes. Sometimes the polls get a little close, but in the case of this one, I think we could probably just give the win or the loss to Raptin. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'd rather pick Yang over Raptin as well. Like, I don't like Master Yang. He's kind of obnoxious, but I think your boy Raptin is even more obnoxious, so we'll put him up in the next round there. Top 8. Over here on the other side, we have Gultar or Esfira, another duo of kind of annoying Ninjago villains. Let's see. Who's more annoying? We got Gultar, one of my least favorite ghosts, and what's her name? Esfira. Yes, I almost forgot her name. Yes, the Revenge Snake. Is that how you spell Esfira? No. Asfira. There it is. Not Ashpira. Asfira. Okay. Take a vote. What do you guys think? Doesn't really matter. Don't care about her. Any updates on your Halloween costume? Nothing concrete yet. Nothing like, oh, I bought this or I bought that. But I was thinking a little bit more about it, and I like what I'm going to do a lot more now. I think I have a really good idea for it. Still haven't bought anything. Probably going to wait until I get paid here in a few days. But needless to say, I am planning, and I'm really happy with what I have been planning. So, there's my little update, I guess. See, now in this one, we're pretty close. Like, Esfira is at 53%, Gultar is at 47, or 45 rather, 55-45. Oop, 53-47. So we will let this one run for 2 minutes here. But after it says 2 minutes, we're going to end off that poll and crown a winner, or a loser in this case. Yeah, Raptin's not going to be the main villain. Very much doubt that. I don't think he should be in any seasons at all. What happened to the spoiler alert at the start of your videos? We are not doing that anymore because spoilers are okay now for the live chat. And I guess I just, assumed that since spoilers are okay for the live chat, we don't really need them for videos anymore. So yeah, no spoiler warnings as of right now. Season 3 Part 2 spoilers are a-okay for the chat, for the comment section, all that jazz. Let's see. What else do we got here? Yeah, I'm not really the biggest Gultar guy. He's kind of obnoxious, in my opinion. Maybe iconic, but for all the wrong reasons. I've never liked Gultar. Let's see. Just my opinion, though, of course. Opinions will be had. Can we talk about Lord Ras versus Rontu? Yeah, pretty sick battle. I liked that entire sequence at the monastery. Oh, 2 minutes. It's done. Who won or lost? Esphira. So, going back to our bracket, let's bump up Revenge Lady. Over on this side, we have Craig. We have Blecht, the Yeti, and the Old Man. Yeti versus Old Man. Let's see who wins. All right. Craig is, of course, from Season 11. He's that weird Yeti guy. I think that's how you spell his name, Craig. And then Blecht, pretty sure he's spelled like that. If not, who cares? Who's more annoying? Craig or Blecht? Zarkar is disappointing. I mean, we haven't really seen anything from the guy, aside from him being like, you know, the ancestor of Tiger Man, which obviously, but I like to think he also had Lloyd's power at one point. That's a theory of mine that I have. Seen other people suggest it too. Feel like that could totally happen. Ooh, see now this one, they're kind of evenly matched as well. Blecht right now has just a tiny lead, but Craig is not far behind in the slightest there. Do you like Lord Ras with bone armor? I do. I really hope we get a minifigure of that design at some point. That would be incredible. Didn't like Blecht when still don't like Blecht, but when season 2 first came out, I hated him. Yeah, he's not a great character in my opinion. I don't even think, well, obviously he's like a villain, right? But I don't even think the villainous twist for him works, because you can see it coming a million miles away. So that's my main issue with Blecht. Let's see. Want to punch Blecht in the face. So true. Am I planning on buying the Combaticons? Probably not. If they make like Fall of Cybertron versions of the Combaticons, I probably will, just because I really enjoy that version of that team. Favorite Prime? Hard not to say Optimus, but I do like Onyx Prime. He's like the beastly one. He's kind of cool. It's hard not to say Optimus, though, obviously, because he's like the guy. He's like the main one. Thoughts on Cole getting hollowed? I mean, it kind of made sense, like, story-wise. Kind of wish we saw, like, other ninja getting hollowed, too, and it wasn't just, oh, here's Cole getting screwed over again. But it is what it is, you know? He's not hollow anymore, so I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, 2 minutes. We were kind of close on that one. Who won? Blecht. We're going to give it to Blecht, even though that doesn't add up to 100. Blecht has a higher percentage. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up Blecht. Welcome Blecht to the top 8. Over here we got Nimbus, or Mr. Nimbus as I call him, and Labo. Good God, what a duo! All right, let's get this one. Let's get this one going. R.I.P. Mr. Nimbus. Who's more annoying, Mr. Nimbus or Labo? Ugh. I hate him. I hate him so much. Who's more annoying? Take a vote. I know, it was only Cole. So weird. Labo. No. Favorite Soundwave cassette. See, I don't want to be a normie and say Laserbeak, but Laserbeak is probably my favorite if I had to pick one. He's just a little bird guy. He's so cute. Plus, I like his colors more than I like Buzzsaw. So, who's Nimbus? Nimbus was that weird raccoon monster thing from Ninjago Season 5. He was in the Cloud Kingdom. They said that they were going to bring the ninja to meet the Master Rider, and instead they took him to meet this weird raccoon creature with lightning in his chest. So, that's who Nimbus is. I think he's canonically killed someone. Yeah, Buzzsaw is just a yellow Laserbeak. Yeah, I like Laserbeak's colors more. I like yellow fine, but I think I prefer the Laserbeak color scheme. It's kind of like Rumble and Frenzy, where they're like the same thing. It's like, what colors do you prefer? Yes, Nimbus is now, yes, trapped in my attic. Not sure what he hasn't shown up here yet, so maybe he did perish. It's not like I left him any food or water, so probably did perish in that attic. It's okay. He'll be fine. Is Lee in the bracket? He is not. He is not. But other Dragon's Rising characters are. That picture with Mr. Nimbus chasing Chris Pratt. Oh, yeah, from Instagram. I remember that one. Favorite Laserbeak design. See, I really enjoy, like, classic Laserbeak, you know, like from the 80s cartoon. But I do like, again, the Fall of Cybertron, War for Cybertron design. Wasn't a big fan of him in Transformers Prime, because he's kind of just a little bit, like, basic. He doesn't look like a bird that much. That's 2 minutes. Let's end the poll there. And I'm also not a big fan of the movie design, because he kind of just looks like a big evil turkey. Let's see, Labo won. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up Labo. I would agree with that there. This duo now. Dorama versus Mr. Frohickey. Which, by the way, I will say, regarding Mr. Frohickey, they have a new, like, collectible minifigure series coming out, right? And it's all, like, animal-inspired, so everyone's dressed as an animal. One of them is a frogman, and I kind of want to get the frogman so I can make a Mr. Frohickey custom. Because the only other option is giving him Kermit's head. How do you spell Mr. Frohickey? I guess that'll do. Who's more annoying, the Frogman or the Purple Magic Man? But anyway, yeah, really good options now for a Mr. Frohickey custom. Ooh, Dorama's got a whole bunch of votes right off the bat. I don't think we even need to let that one run for the full time, do we? Just got here, your power went out. Sorry to hear about that. Back on now, sounds good. Yeah, a lot of people like Mr. Frohickey. I don't know, I find him to be a little much sometimes. But he is losing the poll significantly, so I think we can crown Dorama there as being more annoying. I would definitely agree with that. Going back to our bracket, let's bump up the Magic Man. Bada bing, bada boom. Next, we have Power Lid versus this guy right here, Lava Tony. Not Lava Tony specifically. This is more so just a representative for every single Tide person. So Power Lid versus all the Tide folk. Like, who's more annoying, essentially. Let's get that one rolling. Oh my god. Yep, I hate Power Lid as well. Who's more annoying, Power Lid or... I'm just going to say the Tide folks. Because they come in like a million different flavors. They're all the same. Who's more annoying? Power Lid or the Tide folks? Take a vote. What you guys think? Polaroid. What did Kat call him like on the last stream?
Ain't no one leaving this party.
Ramsey, thanks for the sub. Trying to remember. I can't remember what she called him. Power Tool, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I'll have to go back and listen to it. Who's Power Lid? Power Lid is that weird blue ogre guy that's shown up a few times in season 3. Doesn't really do much except like annoy the audience. That's Power Lid. Yeah, Pole Rod. Jesus, Pole Rod. Power Lid's hopefully never coming back. Those Tides will be back again and again. Yeah, they're gonna keep on introducing new variants of the Tide folk probably. We have the fire ones, the lightning ones, the water ones, the mud ones. We're probably gonna get like ice ones at some point, maybe like foresty ones at some point too. They'll keep popping up for sure. Power Lid has a pretty significant lead, so I think we can wrap it up there. Oh yeah, the magic ones. The magic ones exist too. Another variation. Yeah, the leaf tides. I reckon those are coming eventually. But Power Lid has one, so let's bump up Power Lid. Hello, welcome. Then we have Roby versus Fugidove. Again, two characters that I also don't really care for that much, especially Roby, but let's see if he will win. It's not my decision, it's the people's decision. Ark, thanks for the sub. Roby versus... who was it? I already forgot. Who was it? Oh, Fugidove. Alright. Roby or Fugidove? Take a vote. Who's more annoying? Yeah, that's true. Kizzy can stay. She's cool. She's not as obnoxious. I do like how they gave one of them just straight up an elemental power. Let's see. Oh, Rumble, Frenzy, which one's blue? I've always thought that Frenzy was the red one and Rumble was the blue one. That's my personal headcanon. Am I going to buy Fantastic Four on digital? Probably not. I'll probably wait for the Blu-ray for that one. Power Lid's kind of funny. I'm glad you can find him funny. He's just not all that funny to me. How are they this evenly matched? I would have assumed that Roby would be winning by a landslide, but they're like 50-50. That's crazy. Well, we still got like a minute and some change. Yeah, literally, how? How is it so even? If Jay can be annoyed by Fugitive, then he's the most annoying. I mean, I could see that. What's up with Jay's hair? Oh, you mean his sick ponytail? That's his rogue haircut. Dragonite, thanks for the sub. Mega Dragonite, do be here. He's got wings on his head. Let's see. Favorite one of Blaster's cassettes? Ooh, I'm trying to remember their names. One of them's a rhino. I think his name's Ramhorn. Could be wrong about that. But if I'm right about that, probably that one. I'm not as familiar with Blaster as I am with Soundwave, obviously, but Blaster is still cool. His minions are not as iconic, though, I will say. At least not in my opinion. They're still pretty evenly matched. I'm trying to remember what we do if there's a tie. I think we coin flip. Let's see. Oh, there. Okay, there's 2 minutes. Let's end. Is it a tie? It is a tie, which means their fate is left in the hands of my Google Home Mini. So we're going to flip a coin to see who wins. Heads is Roby. Tails is Fugitive. Hey Google, flip a coin. It flipped it, but it didn't say anything. Hey Google, flip a coin.
You got heads.
Heads! So Roby wins. Okay, so going back to our bracket, Google was being stupid. Let's bump up Roby. Really glad he won that one. Over here now, final match in the first round, we have Clutch Powers or Dareth, who's the most annoying. Now, this one might be a little controversial, but a lot of people do not like Dareth. A lot of people do like Dareth. We will see who wins. Clutch Powers or Dareth. All right, take a vote. Yes, I am also happy that Roby won that. Who's more annoying, Clutch Powers or Dareth? Take a vote, y'all. What you guys think? And once again, we are specifically referring to Clutch Powers from the Ninjago show, not the real Clutch Powers of the Clutch Powers movie. I have not seen any of the deleted Fantastic Four scenes. I have not. I think I saw one in my feed, but I didn't watch it. So, let's see. Why is Labo... Oh, wait. I don't know why, but Labo is an annoying character. Don't hate him, I just don't care for him. Yeah, he's one of those characters that doesn't really need to be there, in my opinion. He's one of those characters that the writers think is funny, but he's really not. I think the funniest thing about him is that Labo's mom hates him. But that's more so on Labo's mom. So... headcanon Clutch Powers is Cole's long-lost uncle on his dad's side. I mean, they both got the black hair. And plus, yeah, Cole did mention Clutch Powers from way back when. Can actually go either way if it's just annoying. Yeah, it's pretty much just who annoys you most, you know? Clutch Powers or Dareth. To me, it's probably Dareth, but I think we could probably end this one a little early. Give Clutch the win. I'd probably say Dareth, personally. But going back to our bracket, let's bump up Clutch Powers, and we have ourselves a top 8, or bottom 8, if you will. First round, Raptin versus Blecht. First match of the second round there. Raptin or Blecht? Who is the most annoying? Let's get that one going. We got Raptin. We got Blecht. Take a vote. What do you guys think? What you guys thinking about? Got a fun fact about the Headmasters. Headmasters. In episode 3, after Blaster died in the episode before his cassettes were too sad to go on. Oh, wait, what? Got a fun fact about the Headmasters. In episode 3, after Blaster died in the episode before his cassettes were too sad to go on missions for... Oh! I think I see what you're saying. That is a fun fact, I guess. Let's see. Oh, Raptin's winning by like a landslide, dude. We can probably wrap that up there. All right. I'm also going to take a little bit of a breather here because I need to go get some water. So we're going to end that. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Be good. I'll be right back. Put my headphones down. I'm not going to like turn off the screen or nothing. Just got to run and grab some water. And we're back. All right. Hello. Welcome. I have acquired water for my throat. All right. We're here. We're back. Who won that last poll? Raptin. Okay, cool. Put my headphones back on. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So, going back to our bracket here, we got Raptin. Let's bump him up. Next round, Esfira versus Labo. Let's get her going. You were good? Good. Be good. I'll be right back. Let's see. Who do we have? Esfira, Labo. Esfira, Labo. All right. Take a vote. Am I dying? All right. What do you guys think? We are back. We are here. We got our water. Revenge. You wouldn't believe it, but while you were gone, season 4 part 1 did in fact leak. It's always when I get up and leave stream, isn't it? Yeah, no, that's a funny. Have you seen the Gen V season 2? I have not seen it yet. Planning on watching it with Kat this weekend, though, so I will probably be able to tell you more about what I think about it next week on stream, probably. Not going to watch it until this weekend. Actually like the Revenge Snake. I mean, I think she has, like, some redeeming qualities, like, in my opinion, but yeah, her whole character is just revenge. I mean, she makes it very clear, you know? I like her design, I guess. The fire design specifically. And right now she's winning over Labo, which I'm not sure if I would agree with that, but, you know, it's not my opinion here. It's the voice of the people that counts towards the bracket. We will give it a little bit more time, though. Would rather hear Esfira say revenge on repeat than hear anything from Labo. Yeah, that's probably what I would say, too, I think. Watch the new Futurama season on Hulu. Oh, did it release recently? I wonder if Kat knows. She's a big Futurama fan. I like some episodes. I'm not like the biggest fan in the world of Futurama. I like Bender and Zoidberg, though. Especially Zoidberg. He can stay. Whoop, 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 whoop. I see why Labo's mom hates Bro. So true. If I was Labo's mom, I'd hate him too. Alright, Esfira has won. So going back to our bracket, let's bump up Esfira. Hello. And, okay. Dorama versus Roby. Now we're getting into, like, the real, like, questionable ones here. Like, this one could probably go either way. Dorama or Roby, in my opinion. Who's more annoying? Dorama Banana, or Stang Zoot? Take a vote. What do you think? Let's see. In the English dub for Headmasters, Spike is for some reason called Sparkle, and Rodimus Prime is called Rodimus Prime. See, I kind of get the Rodimus Prime thing in a way, because I think you could argue that makes more sense than Rodimus Prime if you're just looking at the name, because he's a car, so, like, road. But He's also a hot rod, I guess, so hot rod, but that's besides the point. How do they get Sparkle from Spike? Like, that's like a big departure. How do they even mess that up? Ooh, Dorama taking a very heavy lead here. See, like I said, I could kind of go either way for this one, but I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards Roby, TBH. I don't know. Dorama winning, though, I could see. And we can probably wrap that one up because I don't think Roby's coming back from that. So we're going to give it to Dorama, I guess. Again, not sure if I would agree necessarily, but Dorama, you get bumped up to the top 4. Next up, we have Power Lid or Power Lid or Clutch Powers. The battle of the annoying powers. Let's see. We have Power Lid. Oh, not Power Lid. Power Lid versus Clutch Powers. All right. What do you guys think? Yeah, I was kind of hoping that Roby could win this whole thing, but I guess not. Oh well, it is what it is. Power Mid. I'm trying to think of what Kat called Power Lid. She called him like a few different things. Like she couldn't get the Power Lid name necessarily down. We still haven't watched any more of season 3, by the way. We watched the first 3 episodes of part 2, and we have yet to revisit it. So, ooh, but Polaroid, Power Lid. I think we can give the win to him just because he's kind of like leagues above Clutch Powers. So going back to our bracket here, let's bump up Power Lid. And ladies and gents, we have our top 4 annoying characters here. Playing for top 2, we got Raptin, we got Dorama. Let's get her going. What do you guys think about this lineup here? We have Raptin or Dorama, right? I'm not mistaken. Yep, Raptin, Dorama. Okay, cool. Who's the most annoying? Take a vote. What has happened to us, to our beloved community? I know, right? I was very much expecting Roby to at least make top 4. But unfortunately, he did not. Marvel Zombie. Maybe I'll watch Marvel Zombies. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to watch it like right away, but maybe I'll check it out at some point. The trailer really didn't impress me that much. TBH. What does she think about Jay and Aaron now that we can talk about spoilers? She still isn't the biggest fan of Aaron, obviously, and she's also not the biggest fan of Jay either. I am probably going to let her talk about that a little bit more when she's here next. She's not even like home right now though, so she might pop in a little bit later if we're still streaming, but who's to say? And then you turn around and say Raptin is more annoying. We have fallen. What have we done? See, yeah, I don't know. I'd probably vote for Dorama too, honestly, as opposed to Raptin. I don't know. It's like, look at these 2 pieces of garbage. Like, which one's better? It's like, I don't know. They both kind of suck. I can't really pick one. No, she hasn't finished watching part 2. We're only at like episode 3. We have a lot to watch. I'm hoping we can watch some this weekend, but who knows? Who is to say? I think we can give the win to Raptin, though, just because he's got a higher score right now. What was it? Like 60-30 something? Yeah, 61-38. Okay, so going back to our display, Raptin has made it to the finals, and we have Esfira and Power Lid now. Whoever wins this will face off against Raptin for the title of most annoying Ninjago character. So, Esfira or Power Lid? 6-7. 67 votes. Lamau. Alright, Esfira or Power Lid. I always forget, like, who even is up. Forgettable characters. Esfira. That's not how you spell Esfira, but who really cares? Esfira, Power Lid. Take a vote. I'm also hungry, but I've eaten, like, a lot today. I've had all my meals, so I don't know why I'm so hungry. Might just need to drink more water. Sometimes when you're hungry and you don't want to eat any more food for the day, just drink a bunch of water. Telling me Roby doesn't win. Switch it up on Dorama to Raptin. Yeah, I will say, definitely not going the way that I expected it to go, but that's okay. Ooh, Power Lid has most votes here, though, already. So I think we're going to wrap it up with that one. Yeah, we'll give Power Lid the win there. Power win. All right, so going back to our bracket, we have our top two now. We got Raptin and Power Lid. Final round here. Who is the most annoying Ninjago character? Let's take a vote, because it's going to be one of these two. So let's do it. In our quest to find who's the most annoying character, we have, funny enough, both characters are from Dragon's Rising. We have Raptin. We have Power Lid. What? Oh, not Power. I always spell Power Lid's name wrong. Raptin, Power Lid. What do you guys think? Final round. Let's do it. Ooh, Power Lid already leading a little bit. Okay. Raptin's not that far behind, though. Am I going to rewatch What If Episode 5? Probably not. I'll probably just jump into the Zombies show if I watch it. Don't know if I will watch it just yet. Power Lid needed to stay in the drafts. That's like the most true statement that's ever been said. That is so true. Like, okay, here's my stance too, right? Especially in part 2. Why is, like, Gandelaria's friend Power Lid? Should have just done someone else, to be honest with you. At least Power Lid barely appears. Hate Raptin's constant appearing. Yeah, sometimes he just kind of shows up for no reason. Like, what was the point of him showing up? I think it was in episode 18 or 19 of season 3, just to cause trouble in Jinjago and then leave. Like nothing happened. Like what? It's not like Ericor couldn't make the dragon anymore. He did. So what was the deal of him? What was the deal there? Like what? It's like they have like a mandate. It's like, oh guys, we're almost done with this season, but we haven't included Raptin yet. Quick, write him in. Should have been Janet. Exactly. Absolutely. After being resurrected in the season 3 in the season 3 2-part finale, Optimus Prime dies again in the second episode of Headmasters. Wouldn't be a Transformers show if Optimus Prime didn't die 18 times, right? He always needs to die at least once per continuity. That's the rule. Who else wants to hang out with a crazy magic lady? I mean, I'd probably hang out with Gandalaria. She seems cool. Not sure, like, you know, how long that would last before she inevitably does say something that annoys me, but, you know, I'd hang out with Gandalaria. She's cool. Probably not in the coconut form, though. And with that being said, it's been 2 minutes, and Power Lid has won. So going back to our bracket here, Power Lid has taken the crown for most annoying Ninjago character. Look at that. Yeah, definitely not the way that I expected this one to go. Was kind of expecting Roby to place a little bit higher. Then again, him going up against Dorama was kind of a tough match there. Raptin I expected to make it pretty far. Kind of expecting Gultar to make it a little bit farther too, and Asphira not so much. Honestly, was kind of expecting Labo to be pretty high up too, but yeah, Power Lid is the most annoying character, according to you guys. So congrats, Power Lid. Everybody hates you. Moving on from that, though, we still have a few minutes left in stream, so we can hang out, chat about whatever. That's going to do it for the bracket fight. I would love to do more bracket fights as well in the future. I think they could be fun to bring back at some point. Like fully into the rotation here. I did receive a request for who's got the best abs bracket fight. We could totally do that at some point. In fact, maybe that could be the next one that we do. Who's all got abs, though, in Ninjago? We got Garmadon. We got Cole. Pretty sure Kai has them. Or at least he did in, like, Season 2. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I will do my research. My extensive research on abs. What else? What else do we got here? Let's see. Wasn't a request. It was a reminder. Yes, of course. We obviously, right? Let's see. Is Cole the mascot for season 4? No idea. I'm not sure if anyone necessarily will be. Everything that we've heard so far, low-key, kind of sounds like another Lloyd-focused thing, so I would not be surprised if Lloyd was on the box, TB and H. Ooh, 7 Source Dragons bracket fight. I mean, that one could be kind of cool. 7 dragons might not work very well in a bracket, like a tournament bracket, just because 7's like not enough people, or not as high of a number. But we could totally do like a dragon bracket fight and include the Source Dragons at some point. You wanted to do it like 200 streams ago. Okay, so I will go through and do my research on Lego abs, and I will get back to you guys. Can I even find 16 people that have abs in the Ninjago universe? Like, I know some characters probably do, but we haven't seen them. But, I don't know. We'll figure it out. What else here? Anything else that we should talk about? 7 Source Dragons and Thunderfang. Yeah, 8 doesn't really make for a good bracket either. You kind of got to do... Oh, wait, no. 8 would. 8 would, right? Because we can do 2, 2, 2, 2, and then another... Yeah, we could do that if we include Thunderfang. But, again, with, like, some of the Source Dragons, I'm not sure if we've seen any of... Or we haven't seen most of the dragons yet, like, fully, you know, to do, like, a ranking like that, I guess. But we could probably, you know, do it based on what powers they possess, because we know all their powers now. So we could do, like, say it's, like, motion versus life. It's like, okay, which dragon has the better powers, you know, because motion will be, like, fire and all that good stuff. And then we could probably do it that way, because Thunderfang has powers, too, that he's technically the source of. So that could be fun. What else do we have here? Do you prefer Beast Wars being a sequel to G1 or being its own thing? I mean, I like how independent it was, like, when it was a thing, you know? Back in the day when Beast Wars was coming out. I liked how independent it felt, you know? I say that as if I watched it when it came out. But I like that it is a sequel to G1, though, you know? I feel like it being a sequel to anything, it should have been a sequel to G1, and I think it makes sense. At the same time, it's, like, independent enough to the point where it doesn't rely on that, so I kind of like it as a sequel to G1, but I don't really, like, see it as a sequel to G1, if that makes sense. Like, that's not what defines it for me. What defines it is being Beast Wars. Roby should have won. These games are rigged. Oh, yeah, Patty Keys trivia. Forgot about that. I was looking through some of the, other bracket fights, right? Here, let me see if I can pull this up quick. I was looking through some of the other bracket fights that I had on my account from, like, a long time ago. Here, let me see. See if I can pull it up. And I came across... here, let me see here. See if I can show this. I came across... I don't want Walmart. Leave me alone, Walmart. You're disturbing the stream. You'll probably see some ads here. Oh, now there's 2 of them, too. I saw this one called Ninjago Snacks, and it's there's a picture of Maya on the on the cover. What did I mean by that? There's 2 of those now, apparently. For the annoying Ninjago characters, I put Roby, because obviously I put him getting decayed, because it's funny. But we got beards, mustaches, teeth even, Ninjago baddies. I assume that means Ninjago villains. I'm just going to assume that that's what it means there. But yeah, Ninjago Snacks kind of caught me off guard there. I was like, wait a minute. It's actual food. But yeah, it's not like we don't have like other bracket fights that we could do at some point, you know? How do you feel about Frac X Sora? It's one of those ships where I don't really like care too much about it. If it happens, if they get together, then great, whatever. If they don't get together, also great, whatever, you know. It's one of those where if it, you know, I don't really care about the outcome of it, if that makes sense. I'm not like offended if it goes either way. The eyebrows bracket fight was iconic. See, that one was actually a lot of fun because each Ninjago character has like very distinctive eyebrows. At least most of them do. Most of the main characters. Want the tofu pancakes with seaweed bacon. Oh yeah, that's why she's there. Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah, I could probably drop the link really quick. I'm not sure if this will work. If I can, like, link... Yeah, because this is just my account here. I'm not sure if I could link this here. But I do know that if you go to the Bracket Fights website and you just search up, like, Ninjago, most of them that come up right away are ones that we've made before. So I guess just try doing that, because I think the link here won't work because it's my account. So not sure if we can do that. Let's see. Favorite food. I like a lot of stuff. I have been really big lately into sweet potatoes. So maybe sweet potatoes. But I also like burgers. I like pizza. I like all the usual junk that people like. Do a Lee bracket. What would that look like? Like, which Lee form is the best? They're all the same. They're all balding middle-aged men. They're all me. Ooh, picture day at school. That's always fun. You know, the missing link line somehow... He's over $200? That's insane. See, Transformers prices be wild. That's why I'm glad I'm not really, like, collecting much of them anymore. I will buy some, but, like, not a lot of them. Have you seen the Demon Slayer movie? No, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not a big Demon Slayer fan. Best Lee moment when he got hollowed. I will say, it was kind of interesting to see what happened when he got hollowed, though, you know? Because if one Lee gets hollowed, they all do. Theoretically speaking, then, if you were to kill one of the Lees, all the rest of them would probably die, too. As I take a sip of my water here. Ugh. Sweet potatoes, the goat of potatoes. So true. Favorite color is blue. Yeah, it's just the original. See, that's exactly it, too. I don't understand why any of those missing link ones are super expensive. I don't know. And I know people that, like, you know, will buy everything Transformers. It's like, how are you guys affording this, dude? It's like the people that buy, like, every single new Lego set that gets released. Imagine a group of people could all dress up as Lee copies for Halloween. That would be a cool costume idea. Like, if you have, like, you know, a group of friends and you all like Ninjago, and that would be an easy one to do as well, you know? The outfit's pretty easy to, you know, make. I would say the Forbidden Five would also be another cool group costume idea. Have to kill the main Lee. I feel like you could just kill any of them, per se. Lee's a human centipede in the not gross way. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I've seen how small they are. Yeah, they're expensive, dude. It's insane. But everything's pretty expensive now, you know? I was, like, thinking the other day, I kind of want a PS5 Pro, you know? And I'm looking at prices and I'm like, oh, maybe not. Maybe never mind. Maybe my normal PS5 is fine. Maybe it's just okay. Maybe I don't need to spend $700 some on a PlayStation. That's slightly better than the one that I have now. Just buy some... Yeah, exactly. It's very easy to make a Lee outfit. Like, if you were going to cosplay one Ninjago character, Lee would probably be one of the easiest ones to do. They should make a Megatron set. They totally should. Can we do a cat stream next week? I'll see what she wants to do when I talk to her next, if she wants to do one. Because I think since we fixed the whole issue with, like, the internet or whatever, I'm pretty sure Dress to Impress would work just fine now. So I wouldn't mind doing another one of those streams. It just depends if she wants to do it. I'll ask her. I'll tell her that it's been requested. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm exactly like Lee. Except I can't multiply myself. Sometimes I wish I could. But, you know. We're going to talk about how Thunderfang got defeated so easily. Yeah, exactly. That's why a lot of people don't really care for Thunderfang right now. Because he just disappeared so easily. Does Ninjago have a Halloween special? I think the closest thing that we have is Day of the Departed, but there are some Ninjago seasons or like, you know, episodes even that kind of fit like the spooky vibe. Like season 5 Possession, obviously. I'd say season 3 part 2 is a good like spooky time Ninjago watch because it's about ghosts and junk. So there's like Halloween themed stuff that you can watch kind of, but there's not like a distinct Halloween special, I guess you could say. But I would love to see one at some point. Who's the best Maximal? Who is the best Maximal? There's a lot of good ones. I like Tigatron. I like Silverbolt. I do like Rat Trap as well. Optimus Primal is cool, you know, can't go wrong with him. There's a lot of good ones. Dinobot, dude. Absolutely. There's all kinds of good ones. Did I watch K-pop Demon Hunters? I did. Oh, also with Maximals. Big fan of Depth Charge from Season 3. He died too soon. R.I.P. Blew himself up trying to kill that serial killer one or whatever. Rampage. Oh, man. Rocks is the Halloween special. Yeah, that could be cool. You know what would be awesome for a Halloween special? Give us a Ninjago short film where it's just Rocks using her powers for like 3 minutes. That would more than make up for the lack of her powers being in the show. If it's just like, hey, we know we didn't show you her powers in the show at all. Here's 3 minutes straight of her just using her powers. That'd be awesome. I'd take that. Dress up as Old Man Wu. Probably not. I got a different character in mind for this year for Halloween. Yeah, Dinobot is pretty cool. Honestly. Probably one of the better Transformers characters, like, just in general. Transformers 1 will turn 1 year old this week. Yeah, it's getting to be about that time. I'm like, ugh. It's already been a year. Let's see. When are you getting your wig? I'm going to probably start buying stuff towards the end of this month, early next month. I have an idea, like I said, as to like what I want to do. I think one of the most difficult things about this year's costume is going to be the wig. So kind of need to get that, figure out how to style it, and I can take care of like the outfit, the makeup, all of that will be, you know, pretty easy in my opinion. But the wig is going to be a little difficult, so, you know. Are you bald? Maybe. There'd be no way of knowing. Besides Megatron, who's the best Predacon? Ooh, I like Tarantulas. He's pretty cool. I like Quick Strike. You know, the Yeehaw Scorpion Snake fusion thing. I just like the Fusors, just in general. Who else do I like from the Predacons? I like when Ravage was there for a few seconds, you know. He had that little Russian accent or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of cool Predacons as well. What else do we have here? Let's see. Male pattern baldness is ruthless. Anything else that we should talk about before we wrap up here? Because we are almost out of time for tonight's stream. But anything else that we should talk about before we wrap things up? I will put this man back on the shelf. I found in one of my bins a Big Fig from Lego Chima. So I've been kind of like using him as a desk toy for a little while here. But I do plan on doing something with him eventually. Maybe selling him. Who's to say? I do have a few Chima minifigures just lying around and whatnot. Time Twins are the best villain. Lord Rass's master. I mean, you know, that's been a popular theory for a little while. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a new Dragon's Rising character, though. That's personally what I would probably go for. I think that's what makes the most sense. Rox's height, low-key scary. Yeah, I mean, she's tiny, but she's also dangerous. So, you can't really, like, ignore or underestimate Rox, you know? Anything else that we should talk about here? Probably do one more little question. Yes, the gremlin, exactly. one more little question, one more thing. Are you active on Twitter lately? No, I don't think I've posted on Twitter in like a month. Don't really miss it either, TBH. Let's see. I still go on there, obviously. I'm just not really like posting anything. Let's do one more though. That's a good question. Why did Rox's power not get revealed in the show? Because sometimes Dragon's Rising is kind of dumb. No, but seriously, it's quite a shame that Rox never uses her powers like once. The closest that we have to Rox using her powers in anything is in a magazine, and even then it's kind of like vague. Like, oh, is she actually using her powers there, or is she just like scaring someone? Like, how does the fear power work? You know, no idea. But that is a fantastic question. With that being said, though, everybody, let's wrap things up there for tonight. Streaming schedule is as follows. Streams Monday to Friday, 6 to 7. Trivia every Thursday, which, what do you know? Trivia is tomorrow. So expect some Ninjago trivia tomorrow. We do have another viewer submission, and I think we will do that and one of my old ones probably for tomorrow. So look forward to that. Expect that for tomorrow's stream. And let's get some hugs, some steaks and milks and all that good stuff in the chat as we close things out here. Thank you so much for swinging on by, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little bracket fights stream. I do think I want to bring these back into the rotation for future streams. Excuse me. So leave all of your thoughts in the chat. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's a good time. I don't know. My brain is melting. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys again next time. Peace.